What's going on, guys? Climate Data Report here with the update on Tropical Storm Idalia for Sunday, August 27th, 2023. This is our first of what will likely be two updates today. We'll have a second afternoon update this evening. As of the 10:15 Central Time, the depression is now become Tropical Storm Idalia. It was called Tropical Depression 10 before, not anymore. National Hurricane Center just put out a statement. Depression strengthens to a tropical storm. Observations from a NOAA Hurricane Hunter aircraft indicate that Tropical Depression 10 has strengthened into Tropical Storm Idalia. The maximum winds are estimated to be sustained at 40 miles per hour with higher gusts. And taking a look here, you can see it is down to 996 millibars already. That's impressive. It's moving east at 2 miles per hour with sustained winds at 40 miles per hour, and it is looking more likely that this is going to become something of significance. You can see it's already a tropical storm. Here's the forecast. By Tuesday, it's expected to be a hurricane. Could it happen sooner than that? It's possible. There's some model guidance that indicates that. And by 7 a.m. Wednesday, somewhere in between Tallahassee and Tampa Bay, you really need to pay attention to this. At that point, it will definitely be a hurricane. Let's take a look at infrared satellite. And you can see here, slightly more organized today. We do have a little bit more in the way of convection, which that is a good thing. If it is trying to develop, it needs to see more convection, but it's got a ways to go. I mean, this appearance here, it's not the best, but you can see this convection right here. It's more impressive than what we saw yesterday, and that is likely why this is now turned into a tropical storm. All right, let's take a look at some of the tropical models. You can see the majority of them, they all had it going to tropical storm, but they didn't have it happening so fast. It happened faster than these models indicated, and a majority of them do at least get this up to near a Category 1, if not at a Category 1. I think this is likely underdone, and the reason being for that is low wind shear and warm waters. There is potential that this could go through rapid intensification. One thing the models do agree on is this is going to hit Florida. Look at this. Anywhere from Tampa Bay on up through to about Tallahassee area. Please pay attention to this. We're starting to see the models come more together on this solution. Then you can see then the Carolinas do come at play. You're going to see basically just a big rainmaker out of that. And when I say rainmaker, here you go. Anywhere from 5 to maybe even localized 10-inch amounts could happen with this system. This is a lot of rainfall in a short period of time. There will definitely be flooding concerns with this system. Now let's take a look at the models. And we don't want to see 12Z GFS. That's just coming in now. We can show you that data when we do our afternoon update. And take a look at this. The GFS gets fairly impressive. This is a strong Category 2 that the GFS is now showing. Let's zoom this into the southeast U.S. and you can see here on the Florida Panhandle near Tallahassee, 969 millibars. So at that point, you're likely looking at winds maybe over 100 miles per hour. Let's see here. We want to take a look at some of the 10M winds here. And you can see, yes, this is a really impressive storm system on GFS. It might even be close to a Category 3 on the GFS now. That's how fast this gets going. You can see it's down to 990 millibars by Tuesday evening, and then look what happens. The rapid intensification. That's the time frame. Anywhere from Tuesday afternoon in through about Wednesday morning, there will be a period where we could see rapid intensification with this storm system, where it could go from a strong tropical storm quickly to a Category 2 at this point. And it's not just the GFS. We are also seeing it now on the hurricane models. There's a whole bunch of different hurricane models that get used. And you can see here, let me rewind this. See, here's what it would be for tonight, and watch what happens. This model is a little bit more to the east. You can see it does get it closer to Tampa Bay, but look what happens here. 964 millibars. That's a fairly strong storm system. There's a couple other hurricane models. How about the Haymon model? Let's take a look at that one. This model is a little less reliable. I'm not a big fan of this model. but again, it goes into the 960s. Then there's a few new hurricane models that just started coming out within the last few years. This Hafas, I think this just started last year. Again, this also has 960s, so there's pretty good agreement between the GFS and these hurricane models. Let's take a look at the Euro. The Euro here, it's not as strong. It could be a graphical issue on here. Maybe it actually would be stronger. Let's see here. Can we do something here? Yes. The European, yeah, again, the European is not as strong. I think it's likely underdone. That period of rapid intensification, it's going to happen. The water support it. The wind shear is really low at this time. And you're talking Gulf temperatures that are near 90 degrees. That's bathtub water. That is just like octane fuel for these things. So again, start having your preparedness plan in action here. It wouldn't surprise me if we see some evacuations go up in the coming days in this portion of Florida. It's something that really needs to be watched. We will have another update this evening with the new numbers, new data, and it'll probably be a dedicated video. I don't think we were going to do a climate update today because there was the tornadoes up in Ohio the other day. I wanted to do something on that. This is really drawing our attention right now. So if you live in California, if you live up in Massachusetts, sorry, right now our focus is on the fact that there could be potentially a strong, maybe there's a percent chance now, maybe a major hurricane headed for Florida, and we really need to watch this. So the key takeaway, flooding is going to be a big issue. Wind is going to be a big issue because of the rapid intensification. Coastal flooding, beach erosion. There could even be storm damage with this. This is really starting to look serious. So, yes, take this seriously, and we'll have another update on Idalia this evening. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel down below. If you know anyone that needs to see this information, maybe they're in the path of Idalia that I just showed, and maybe they need to take this seriously, by all means, share this with whoever and anyone you can, because this is a serious situation that is starting to unfold. I will see you all again this evening. Have a great day, everyone.